going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Civic video for you guys. It's not really a mod, but James has had a little bit of a radiator leak for a while, so he just picked up an OEM radiator. He was gonna go Mishimoto, but that would take a long time to come in, and honestly it's a Civic, so we don't really need a Mishimoto radiator for it. So we're gonna just put this one in, show you guys how to do it. It's more of a maintenance video like I said, but I mean, hey, it's a video and you guys can learn how to do it yourselves. So right now we're just gonna take off the bumper, because that's obviously the easiest way to do it. And we have to let the car cool down, but after it's cooled down we're just gonna take off the bumper, and hopefully it should just be an easy switch. James has the hoses and all that stuff already, so we'll be able to swap those over too. So yeah, let's just get into taking off the bumper. We'll time lapse that, and we'll pick this up back when the bumper's off and the car's cooled down.
For safety reasons, you should absolutely not do this after the car's been running. You should let it sit for a good half hour to 45 minutes to let it cool down. That's what I've done, but just to take precautions, I've put a glove on and I'm going to slowly release the pressure from it, just in case there's anything that tries to spill out on the face, which there's not.
Alright guys, so James has everything here: radiator cap, thermostat, hoses, and the radiator itself. We just wanted to show you guys what he has. You don't have to probably replace your hoses, but just if you're getting a new radiator, I'd say get the hoses too. You're already spending the money on the radiator. So let's just get into taking off the stock radiator. Should be pretty simple. It's on here pretty loosely, so we should just be able to unclamp the hoses where they are, take the radiator cap like James said, but do that safely. Undo these, and then these should pull up off, and then that should be it. We might have to remove the hood latch just because it might be in the way, but hopefully we can avoid that. So let's just get in and taking off the radiator. Like I said, it should just be those steps. If we run into something, we'll pick up the time lapse and tell you guys, but it should be pretty simple. So yeah, we'll set you guys back up on the time lapse and we'll take it off, and then we'll tell you how to back install the new one. Alright guys, so we did sadly have to jack up the car because the oil pan thing didn't fit underneath. So we're gonna jack it up, fit that underneath, put jack stands on each side, then also jack the back up because you want to make sure that the car is level all the way around when you're draining the radiator. So yeah, let's get into putting the jack stands under, jacking up the back, and then draining the radiator. I forgot to say that last time. Obviously you clearly have to drain the radiator and then remove it and put in the new one. So yeah, let's just get into leveling it out and then taking out the stock radiator. Alright guys, so James is also just going to disconnect and take out his battery, just so that way we can get down to the fans and it's just that much easier. And also it's probably just safer if you're working in the engine bay. Just unplug your battery, it makes it all that much easier. So yeah, we're just going to take that off, and then we're going to get in and taking the old radiator out. So yeah, let's just get into taking off the battery and taking out the radiator.
Okay, so if anyone's actually doing this as like a tutorial and a walkthrough, one, you shouldn't, but two, what I'm gonna do is cut the hoses. You should not do this unless you are for sure that you have brand new hoses. I do have brand new hoses in that box, which you can't see right now, but I'm just gonna cut them off because it's easier than just trying to manhandle your way out of it.
But guys, so James just took off the old thermostat. It's actually in pretty good condition, but since he already got a new one, he's gonna put the new one on anyway. So we got it all out. and he's gonna put in the new gasket and everything because he got everything. Here's the comparison. They clearly don't look that bad, but we're just gonna put the new one in anyway. He ordered it. It's not that much money, might as well put the new one in. So let's just get into installing that. Alright guys, so they actually didn't send us the wrong rad. We thought it was because it had stuff for an automatic transmission, but the rad actually works for both manual and automatic transmissions. Obviously this one's manual, so that's why we had a confusion whether it would work or not, but it ended up working. So now we're just going to put the last bits and pieces together, link up all the hoses again, and that'll be that for this rad install. Alright guys, so James has hooked up the radiator, hooked up everything. Everything's ready for fluids now. So we're just gonna obviously show you guys him filling it, and then that should be the end of the video. So let's just get into him filling up the fluids, and we'll just do some cinematic stuff and all that, and then we'll get into the outro. So we'll see you then. Alright guys, so we have the car running right now. We're just putting coolant in it, making sure that it's drinking all the coolant, and the thermostat is about to open, so it's supposed to go all the way down. Yeah, it's open now, so it's just glugging away. So we hope that we were able to show you guys how to do this. There was a little bit of couple mistakes here and there that we did, and a couple flaws that we ran into, broken bolts, etc., stuff like that, but we did make it through it, and the car is obviously running again, as you guys can hear behind me. So I hope that we were able to show you guys sort of how to do it, and if you have a Civic yourself, you can put in a radiator now. It's not that hard. You'll be able to figure it out, I promise. If we were, you will be able to. So anyway guys, check out our Instagram, sboys_TV. Check out our TikTok, the same, sboys_TV. If you're shopping at motorelement.com, use code SBOYS for 15% off at checkout. Anyway guys, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.